Welcome back to SoulCast. Today's episode is a special one for Women's History Month, and I'm super excited to talk about these wonderful women. When we talk about dance history, we often hear about styles, companies, and movements, but we don't always hear about the women who shaped them. And even more often, we don't hear about the Black women who had to break barriers just to exist on stage. Today, I want to honor some of the Black women who didn't just dance, they transformed the entire landscape of movement, culture, and artistic expression. These women weren't just performers, they were innovators, okay? Cultural carriers, rule breakers. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about the women whose courage, brilliance, and artistry changed dance history forever. First, we have to talk about someone often called the matriarch of the Black dance in America, Katherine Dunham. Katherine Dunham wasn't just a dancer, y'all. She was an anthropologist, choreographer, researcher, and educator. She traveled throughout the Caribbean studying African diasporic dance traditions, okay, spiritual practices, and cultural rituals. Instead of separating academic study from movement, she combined them. Yes, she combined them. What she created became known as the Dunham Technique. The Dunham Technique is a groundbreaking movement system rooted in African, Caribbean, and modern dance traditions. At a time when Western dance institutions often dismissed African movement as informal, Dunham proved that these traditions were deeply sophisticated, intentional, and worthy of academic study, okay? She brought cultural dance to the concert stage, y'all. She brought anthropology into choreography. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't tell me that's not it, right? And she also created opportunities for Black dancers to train, perform, and be seen at a time when many doors were closed to them. Y'all know what that's about. So without Katherine Dunham, modern dance and cultural dance studies would look very, very different today. Next, we honor a woman who broke barriers in the world of ballet. Yes, Janet Collins was one of the first Black ballerinas to perform with a major American ballet company. But as we know, her journey was not easy. Early in her career, she was told she would need to paint her skin white in order to perform with the ballet company. Y'all know she refused. Y'all know she had to refuse that, right? So instead of compromising who she was, she continued to pursue her craft in her own way on her own terms. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Eventually, in 1951, though, Janet Collins became the first Black principal dancer at the Metropolitan Opera Ballet. Come on, y'all. Her performances were known for their emotional depth, strength, and elegance. Tell me, Black woman, what? She didn't just break into ballet. She forced the ballet world to confront its exclusion of Black dancers. Yes, I love to hear it. All right. Another woman whose impact stretched far beyond dance was the legendary entertainer Josephine Baker. Okay, Josephine Baker rose to international fame in Paris during the 1920s. becoming one of the most celebrated performers of her time. Her style was bold, expressive, playful, and completely captivating. But beyond the stage, Baker also used her platform for activism. Did y'all know that? I didn't. During World War II, she worked with the French resistance, even using her celebrity status to help transport secret messages. Later in life, she became deeply involved in the civil rights movement. Josephine Baker showed the world that Black women performers could be global icons, artists whose influence extended far beyond entertainment. Okay? Another powerhouse in dance history is Debbie Allen. I know a lot of people may recognize Debbie Allen from television and film, but her contributions to dance go much deeper. She is a dancer, she is a choreographer, director, and founder of the Debbie Allen Dance Academy. The Debbie Allen Dance Academy is an institution dedicated to providing high quality dance training to young artists from diverse backgrounds. Allen has consistently, and I mean consistently, created opportunities for dancers who might otherwise be excluded from elite dance spaces. And her work reminds us that changing dance history isn't just about performing, it's about creating pathways for the next generation. Finally, we have a modern pioneer whose impact is still unfolding today. Misty Copeland. Misty Copeland became the first Black female principal dancer at American Ballet Theater in 2015. Her promotion was a historic moment in ballet, a field that has long struggled with issues of representation and diversity. But beyond the title, Misty Copeland's visibility has inspired countless young dancers around the world. She represents possibility. For many dancers who had never seen someone who looked like them in classical ballet, Misty Copeland became proof that they belonged in those spaces too. Dance history is often told through institutions, techniques, and styles, but behind those movements are people, artists who risked everything to push boundaries and change the world around them. The woman we talked about today didn't just perform beautifully, they challenged systems, okay? They opened doors, they expanded what dance could be. And because of them, generations of dancers today have more space to move, create, and express themselves. So during Women's History Month, I invite you to not just celebrate dance, but to honor the woman whose courage shaped it. Thank you for listening, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.